Hello, my name is Andrew Firmanzik and I'm part of the eosDAC launch team. So I'm here to tell you guys that eosDAC is giving away 75% of its tokens directly to the EOS community via an airdrop that's going to occur between April 15th and May 15th, 2018. So if you own EOS, you can get our tokens for free on a 1-to-1 ratio. So why would we do this? Well, the main reason is the D in DAC actually stands for decentralized. So a DAC by its very nature actually needs to be decentralized. So we thought, what better way to decentralize ourselves than by spreading our tokens out worldwide to the EOS community? So once we launch, what will eosDAC actually do though? Okay, that's a good question. So the first thing that we're going to do is run as a block producer on the EOS mainnet in June. By being a block producer and by being owned by the EOS community through our token distribution, we end up actually being a community-owned block producer, which I think is really cool. So currently eosDAC is expanding our operational facilities and will be ready by the end of May. Once we start block production, our first goal will be to far surpass the bar needed with backup power, multiple servers, having excess capacity, redundant ISPs, and just in general be ready to scale to any network demands that present themselves. So after we've solidified our block production operations, the second thing that we're going to do is to be a DAC enabler. So by using our revenue from block production to build open source toolkits, that way other people in the EOS community can use our toolkits to build their own DACs with. So yeah, that's right. We're essentially going to be a DAC helping other DACs get started. I guess you could boil it down to that. It's almost like we're like a mother DAC or something. Anyway, by reinvesting in the EOS ecosystem with our open source DAC tools, we're essentially pumping money back into the EOS network. So this could cause more and more people to start using EOS and building things on EOS and then increase the price further. Because having those tools available just makes it more accessible to build your own DACs and do more cool stuff. Okay, so there's one last thing we need to talk about with eosDAC. The fact is that the direction that we take as a DAC is not decided by just one person, but by how the community token holders decide to vote. That means you guys. So this means that you, the community, via your EOS DAC tokens, will be able to choose the custodians. Those are the people that kind of like take care of the DAC, but they're voted in. So you'll be able to choose the custodians that vote for all the key decisions made within EOS DAC. And therefore, by your votes, you'll be able to choose the direction that the DAC takes with its operations. So you'll be able to vote on whether EOS DAC makes any kind of like distributions of its income to token holders once enough funds have been allocated for operational costs, infrastructure growth, community development, and contingency funds. The main point, though, is with all of this is that no one person is actually in control. We are a DAC, a decentralized autonomous community. Okay, so what do you need to know so you don't miss out on the DAC tokens? Okay, so to get these tokens out, eosDAC has taken a snapshot of every Ether address holding EOS on the Ethereum blockchain on April 15th, 0100 UTC. So this snapshot essentially tells us how many EOS tokens each address is holding. So once we know that, then we're going to airdrop one EOS DAC token for every one EOS token that's in an Ether wallet. So whatever EOS balance you have at the time of the snapshot in your like Ether account will be how many EOS DAC tokens you can get. All right, so as of producing this, there are around 300,000 addresses holding EOS in them. So this actually presents a bit of a cost issue for us. Since every Ether transaction costs gas, we've decided to only do the automatic airdrops for on addresses with over 100 EOS in them. While any address that has less than 100 EOS can still get the airdrops by applying for them manually through our website. So the manual process will actually be explained in a later video, and you can get updated for that by signing up for our newsletter on our website. Okay. So to get the automatic the airdrop, these conditions must be true. One, and remember I said automatic. So you have to have over 100 EOS, and then two, you need to hold your EOS in your own wallet that you have the private keys to. So examples are like Metamask, Mu, Exodus, Ledger, Trezor. Or if it's not in a wallet, but you have EOS, and let's say it's on an exchange, you need to make sure that that exchange confirms, like absolutely confirms that they will support the airdrop. And you're still kind of going to have to trust that the exchange is going to actually do what it says it's going to do. So anyway, so if you're all set with all of that, then you're good to go. The airdrop just comes to you and everything's hunky-dory. It all just works. Okay, now if you don't have 100 EOS, there will be the process, like I said, for claiming your eosDAC tokens. It'll be put out by our Telegram channel. It's going to be on this YouTube channel here. But the best way to make sure that you get that announcement as soon as it happens is to be signed up for our newsletter on the website. So that website, by the way, is eosDAC.io. And then you just scroll to the bottom. At the bottom corner, you'll see the little like fill out boxes for the newsletter. Okay, so now how could you potentially miss the airdrop? Like, what are the ways that you could miss it? So basically, the only two ways that you could miss the airdrop, besides not having any EOS at all, one is if you're holding your EOS on an unsupported exchange or unsupported wallet. So you want to make sure that your exchange actually does support this. Otherwise, there could be tears involved. Well, maybe not. Okay, so two. The other way that you could potentially lose out is if you have less than 100 EOS and then you just don't do the manual process. And most likely you wouldn't do the manual process if you just forgot about it and then you're like, oh yeah, wasn't there like this airdrop or something? Oh no, it already happened. So that's why you'd want to be signed up for like the newsletter and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that way you can get that news and then we can tell you about it. Okay, so again, just to reiterate, if you really don't want to miss the airdrop, we recommend getting your EOS off exchanges as there's really no way for us to ensure that they will give you the eosDAC tokens. It's really out of our control. Once we send it off to those accounts, it's totally in the hands of the exchanges. So it really depends on whether you trust the exchange to do it and they've said that they will support it or not. Okay. If you do take your EOS off, our kind of ideal recommendation is actually putting in a hardware wallet like a Ledger or a Trezor, as they're the most secure options at this point. But if you don't have if you can't get your hands on a hardware wallet, because obviously like you have to pay for shipping and it has to be sent out to you, Metamask is still a pretty good third option. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so to stay up to date on all your latest news, again, I'm going to say it one more time. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button below. Sign up for the newsletter on the website. That's eosDAC.io. We also have a blog on Steemit and Telegram channel that we hang out on regularly to answer questions from the community members like you. So I'm on there as well. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Tell us in the comments down below what you think of eosDAC, and maybe we'll display some of those in our future videos. All right, I hope you guys found this video helpful. See you next time.